Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is AHMAD HAIQAL and we are students from University Polytechnic Malaysia. Joining me today are my team members. Can you please introduce yourselves?
My name is FATHIAH binti Muhammad RIZDUN.
Assalamualaikum. My name is NURAIN, NADZIFAH binti SHUKOR.
My name is AMALIN binti ZALI.
And my name is NURISH QAISARA.
We are here to interview you as part of our assignment for the leadership and interpersonal skills subject. Before we begin, we would like to thank you for your time here. And also the purpose of this interview is to gain insights regarding leadership values from you and how you manage your team. So we have a few questions prepared. We are intrigued to listen to your answer without wasting time. Let's get started.
Okay, so thank you, HAIQAL. So to start our interview, may we ask you a bit about your background? Can you tell us about yourself and your position in the company?
Okay, good afternoon first of all, and then to introduce myself, my name is Tracy. My full name is Tracy Tresawati binti Ismail, and I am a retail leader in my branch in Labuan Outlet.
Okay, so Madam Tracy, can you share some background information about the organization you represent?
Okay, at the moment now I'm working at Celcom. It's also called as Celcom Axiata Berhad. It was founded in 1988, and it is a part of Axiata Group Berhad, a leading telecommunications company in Asia. And Celcom is also one of the largest mobile service providers. We are offering mobile calls, internet data, and broadband service. And as now, 2025, we are giving fiber services to all customers also. And it was well known for its strong network coverage in both cities and rural areas, especially rural areas. So because sometimes in rural areas, there are not much signals. Only Celcom, because we are the first pioneer, we are the pioneer company that opened stations in rural areas. In 2022, Celcom merged with DG Telecommunication. So now we are creating one more biggest telecommunication company in Malaysia. That is about the company.
I see, okay. So why do you think you were chosen as the subject of this interview?
Okay, maybe because there's not much candidates from Sabah, they are chosen to be highlighted. So it is an honor for me to share my journey with you.
Okay, we want to know a bit about yourself. So can you tell us about your family background?
Okay, my family background. I'm the eldest of 4 siblings. I come from a mixed marriage, Malay and Chinese. So I'm also a single mother of 2 daughters. My educational background. Sorry.
I see, sorry. What is your educational background?
Okay, I completed my SPM in 1996 or 5. I can't remember already. It's a long time ago.
Okay, so during your free time, what is your hobby and activities outside of work?
I have a lot of hobbies. So hobbies will be depending on my situation at that moment, because I work and I have to balance my work and my personal lifestyle.
Okay, so how have you contributed to your organization and society?
Okay, for our organization, we do have projects such as, like now at the moment we are doing Project Rahma. Project Rahma is a project we are doing to follow the government's program. So we're giving special prices for handphones for B40 customers, and also for students, for university students, for school, secondary students. So we're doing that project at the moment. So that project is, we need a lot of teamwork And also, there's the time that I have to show my leadership to my subordinates, and helping the community to gain internet access more easily.
Okay, so the next question, so I'll be the one who will be asking the next questions about leadership style adopted. First of all, thank you so much to Madam Cassie for give your time to us for this interview. So the first question will be, what leadership qualities do you think are important?
Okay, for leadership qualities, most important is communication. Because without communication, you can't communicate with others, and you cannot give any feedbacks or get any inputs from the others. And also, we should also have empathy to others, and the integrity and inspiration. So we need to have inspiration that we can inspire our subordinates. It also create a very positive and good environment.
Okay, I see. So for the next question will be, what leadership style you usually use in your department or your subordinates?
Okay, in our outlet, I usually do democratic leadership. It means we collaborate with all the staffs, and we value the input, and we acknowledge the input, and we will discuss. Usually, we will discuss among us whatever they want to input. They want to give opinions, so we'll give all the opinions, and we'll discuss about it, and we will find a ground level, so we can choose one best that we can use for all of us. So that means everybody can talk, everybody can share their opinions, everybody can share their thoughts to talk anything, and then we all will listen, and then we'll get one answer for all of them.
So basically, when you make decision, you will include every subordinate to make decision, right? Okay.
Yes.
So the next question would be, what leadership style do you personally adopt?
Okay. Personal style is that I like to encourage them so that they can think out of the box, and so that they can feel how to be a leader also. So they can also give their own inputs. They can think, not necessarily me as a leader. I have to show them all the way, show them all what should we do, when should you do this, but they have to take responsibility on themselves also. So they have to be responsible of their tasks, of their work, of their customer value, so that they can be better from time to time. And that's the way how I motivate them. So they should think for themselves, and they should take the responsibility, and they should go. If let's say they have any problem in the middle of any transaction, then they can come to me or to anybody to ask for assistance. So that's when we will help them, we'll achieve the goal, how to solve customers' problems.
I see. So basically, you will help them in order to achieve good team work together, right? So the last question would be, how do religious values influence your leadership?
Okay, religious is a very big role in the office also. So because when we are religious and we understand what our agama is saying to us, so we like us Muslim, we have faith to Allah, and then from there we know that we have to be kind to people, and we have to be supportive to people, and we have to also we have to understand their feelings. It means that they need to know that we understand them, so they know that anything they can come to us, They can ask for assistance, they can ask for help. If they're not comfortable with the working or anything, they can come to us so that we can help them. And then if let's say like they're not Muslim, and maybe they have time, they need time to go for prayer like in the church or anything, so we let them have some ample time, like 2 hours to go for them to have church time for themselves. Because we are working in a shift, so sometimes we are working 5 days per week. So sometimes we're working on Sunday and Saturday. So Christians, they're having their church on Saturday and Sundays, right? So we'll give them ample time, like 2 hours, for them to go for the prayers, so that we respect each other. So even like Muslim, if they go out for Salat, then they will understand. If we understand them, then they will understand us. That's the core value.
So, religion won't be a problem in your department. I can conclude that. So, for the next question, I'll pass to my next member.
Alright, thank you, Madam Teresa. Now, we proceed for the next question. So, for our first question, throughout your academic journey, what challenges did you face?
Okay, challenges throughout my career or throughout my studies, right?
Studies.
Okay. For class studies, because I've only have my SPM, so I cannot go for further education because of my family's background. We are not from a very rich family, so I have to think about my siblings. They're still small, so the difficulties is that we have to think about others, and also we have to think that we need to move on, we need to achieve something. So when we achieve what we are trying to do, because like now, because before this, I'm not a leader, I'm also a customer service rep. So from time to time, you achieve yourself, you move yourself up one level to another level, and that makes me stronger, and it makes me more determined to be a more better leader.
Alright, for the next question, building on that, how about in your career? What challenges have you encountered?
Okay, in my career, there's a lot of challenges, but the most biggest challenges was when in 1998, I think, 2019, before COVID, my manager and my supervisor, they opt for termination. Both left the company at the same time. So that makes me the senior staff. So because I have to take the responsibility, because there's no more senior staff in the branch. So you have to step up. So you have to take responsibility even if you don't know what you are doing. So then you have to seek assistance from others. That means you have to have a good rapport with other branches, like in Nanjung, Sabah, Sarawak, for them to assist you. So when things happen, so I need to have a good rapport with other colleagues, so that they can assist me what must I do in the branch, how do I motivate myself, how do I do this, how do I do that. So that's the biggest challenge that I've encountered in my career.
Okay, I understand. Okay, for the last question of my part, have you faced any personal challenges and how did you overcome it?
Yes, I do have personal challenges, and how do I overcome it is that you stay positive and believe in Allah, because everything that you do, everything that's upon you is all from Allah. If Allah said that you can do that, then you have to do that. Then you should be motivated and positive to do that.
Alright, thank you, Madam Tracy. Now I will pass to my friend HAIQAL for the next question.
Okay.
Alright, so moving on to the next question. This is regarding your interpersonal skills. The first question for me, how do you interact with top management, colleagues and subordinates?
Okay. How do I interact? Yeah. So with top management, usually I will communicate with them clearly and provide data to support my points. Like sometimes we do have meetings every week with our manager, our CEO, so they will need our reports and everything. So we have to have a clear data, and also we have to have a very positive KPI report. So that means day by day you have to move according to the company's requirement. And with colleagues and subordinates, I usually focus on listening to them first if they have any problem. So listen to what they are asking and what are problems, and then ensure everyone understands each other, and then have a very high trust with others.
Okay, so what communication skills do you use when dealing with them?
Okay, I believe communication should be direct and clear and to the point. So that means you don't have any hanky-panky. If you want to talk rubbish, so you will have other time. So if let's say upon doing any meeting sessions or anything, you have to be very direct and very clear and on to the point. So good, and also good communication helps provide misunderstandings and build trust. The most important thing is good communication, also trust. If your subordinates trust you and understands you, everything will be good.
Okay, so from your perspective, what are the benefits of strong interpersonal skills?
Okay, from my perspective, strong interpersonal skills help build trust and teamwork actually. So when people trust each other, they can work together and solve problems more easily.
I see. So moving on to the next question here. The one who asked this question, which is NURISH, I believe.
Okay, thank you for being here today.
Okay.
How do you define good management?
Okay, good management means a good manager aligns with the team's goals, the organization mission and values. So because every month we have our own mission, our own value, our own KPI. Every month will be changing. So this is then we should we should understand to the staff that we have to tell them what is the goals every month and what is our mission for every month, so that everyone can work together to achieve the goal and to make the team more efficient and motivated.
That's interesting. Okay, now how do you manage your team and subordinates?
Okay, how to manage them? I said SMART. So SMART is a specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. This is passed down from our managers, from our top managers. This is for us to achieve our goals for individuals and the team. This approach gives you a clarity and direction, helping everybody to stay focused and achieving success.
Okay, I see. So we all know that balancing work and personal life can be challenging. So how do you balance your life between work and personal life?
Okay, I separate my work and personal life during totally separate. So for during working hours, I will focus on my work, entirely on my work. So there's no personal thing and going to be involved. Even if you have any problem, even your problem is the biggest or the smallest, you cannot think of that when you are working. So you have to be very focused. So you have to set your mind that when you're in the work, you have to be doing your work, even in what condition. And then for my personal life, we have off days. So when I have my off days, then I dedicate my time to my family and also my personal things to do is for my me time. So work-life balance is essential for maintaining productivity and also our mental health, or else you will get very bad depression.
Yes, correct. Okay. So lastly, to conclude my part, effective self-management is very important for success, right? So how do you manage yourself to stay productive and motivated?
Okay. So for us, because we are from the telecommunications industry, so we usually use calendars, planners, and we also use digital tools to track commitments and deadlines and tasks. We use our Microsoft team, we use our emails, and also our WhatsApp. WhatsApp is 24 hours communication. Even if you're on your off time, sometimes they do come and ask you for some feedbacks in the WhatsApp. So just give a few minutes of time and then okay.
Okay. Thank you for sharing your thoughts. So I appreciate your time and thoughtful responses. I will pass to my friend again, HAIQAL.
Okay. So this is the last question. I know that it's a long time. You have working for how many years, madam?
I've been working in Celcom for 29 years.
29 years, there is a very lot of time. So I believe you must have future plans, right? So what are your future career goals?
Okay, for my future career goal, well, definitely I want to achieve more higher leadership positions and to learn more continuous about learning process and will not stop now. And I also committed to improving myself. So maybe one day I'll be a manager in Kuala Lumpur.
I believe you will achieve your target. So the next question will be, and this will be the last question. What are your personal plans for future?
Okay, for my personal plans, is to give back to the society. So by doing volunteering, doing charity work, and using my skills to help others. Like I do take photos. I do photography, I do photos, I do baking. So maybe I can do some bags and then give it to the elders or to the elders or giving to any type of charity they're doing. Then leadership is just about personal success also, but it's also about making positive impact and in the community.
Okay, so I believe we all have satisfied answers with your opinion. So I think that is all from us. And on behalf of my friends, I would like to say thank you very much to Madam Trustee for giving your time and for answering all of our inquiries. Thank you so much, and I hope you wish us good luck for this subject.
Welcome. Thank you also for inviting me.
Thank you, Madam. Bye.